How's it going, everybody? And we're doing another video today that's pretty much kind of similar to what I did before, where I talked about cards I wanted to see in One Piece. Now here's the thing though, that the only difference is that I didn't make the cards for this video because it's more of a theory or a discussion. The previous video was, of course, obviously cards I would like to see in One Piece, not cards I think will be in One Piece. Because I already know it'll most likely be in the card game where every character is a card, right? However, it's not cards I really want to see. It's more like, dang, that would be cool and pretty obvious. And it's like Roger, right? We didn't see Roger until OP09, and he's the freaking manga rare, not to mention he's the 10-drop secret rare. So one of the few things I could see happening, right, with one of the future boosters, kind of like how set 5 had 3 manga rares, right? I could see one of the future boosters being the first booster to have like more than 2 secret rares, to where like it would be up to 5. Because what I'm getting at, and if you have seen the YouTube short, I'm talking about the 5 Elder Stars. Where are they? We don't know. We don't know because we haven't seen them in the card game yet. We have seen them in the manga, we've seen them in the anime. We saw them in the anime pretty early too, so we knew about the 5 Elder Stars. And we've seen what they can do because of the manga. So we can only speculate and think about what their card ability would be. I would say they'd be overpowered, but they'd probably make 1 or 2 of them overpowered out of the whole 5, or they'd probably work around each other. I could see a future booster set being like OP05, where it has multiple manga rares, but instead it's multiple secret rares, and each one would be of the 5 Elder Stars. And the new mechanic I talked about in the YouTube shorts is that if you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh!, but you've heard, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Exodia, the Forbidden One. You've seen the memes, you've heard the quotes. Exodia is a mechanic that was first introduced in the very beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh!, where the mechanic was that you needed to collect 5 pieces of Exodia to win the game. That's straight up the text on the card. If you collect all 5 pieces of Exodia, the Forbidden One, his legs, his arms, and the head, you automatically win the game. Now I could see something like that happen with the Elder Stars, because you've only seen them together, and since there's 5 pieces, it could kind of work just like Exodia. I think that'd be kind of funny. I guess it would have to be like if your leader's Emu or something like that, Nerona Eam or something like that. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but like if your leader is Emu, Nerona Emu, and you have all 5 Elder Stars on board, you automatically win. I could see that as a funny little mechanic, because like it's the 5 Elder Stars, right? They're unstoppable once they're all together. As far as the anime watchers know. But like I think that'd be a cool little mechanic, and like a cool little thing to see in a booster set where we get 5 secret rares. Next character would actually be, we could see Rox, right? Rox D. Zebek could be a card in the near future, because we haven't even seen him in the... Technically, we haven't seen him in the anime or manga. We've only seen him through silhouettes. If Rox needed 2 of the strongest people in the verse at the time to take him down, Rox is going to be a strong-ass card. If he's not going to be a strong character, he's going to be a strong leader with a pretty questionable ability. And who knows what it is, because we've never seen him fight. We've never seen his abilities, and we've never seen him like in action at all, like in any type of way. So we don't know what Rox will be in the card game. If anything, I could see him being an aggressive leader, so he probably will be red. Or I could see him as some type of control deck, right, where his characters are the ones doing the most control, because he did have freaking Big Mom, Kaido, and freaking Whitebeard as his freaking monster trio. So it's really hard to speculate on what Rox will be, because we have yet to see him do anything. With the 5 Elder Stars, we've seen them do stuff if you read the manga, but it's really hard to say what Rox will be in the near future. I could see him being the manga rare as well. I could also see Emu being the manga rare, because those are just 2 characters that are just iconic to the whole series, and they're like main story points throughout the whole show, because of God Valley and just Emu being the main threat to begin with. So I could see them being manga rares too. Not to mention Emu, we don't know what Emu will be either. It could be a leader. If it is, then if it does become a leader, I hope that my theory of the 5 Elder Stars being Exodia would be a thing. That'd be pretty cool. Don't know what her whatever its ability is, because Emu hasn't revealed the gender yet, whether it's a he or a she. But if he's infatuated with what's it, Vivi's ancestor, Lily. It's probably a dude. So we don't know what Emu's ability will be. I could assume it'll be the black color because it just all Emu does is kill people. So it'll be just a KO ability in some type of way. So now the last thing I could see becoming something in the game, and I know I did a video about it already with that stupid haha video. I could see more celestial dragons becoming a like a character, more of a character based what's it called, influence on the game, where we just get more character cards based on the celestial dragons. Because not to mention we have the Holy Knights now. We haven't seen them yet. We haven't seen all of them yet besides Figureland. Maybe they'll be their own unique characters. So what they're not called they're the Holy Guard or something like that. I forgot exactly, but we have those guys now. So we have more of Mary Joelle that we could work with. And then we have that silhouette in the manga that we don't know who it is. People are speculating it to be like Shanks' brother or something like that. As far as we know, we won't know yet because of that. And not to mention with the most recent additional stuff in the manga, not just, Saint Figureland and the Holy Guard, we have Loki, right? Elbaf is the next big arc, which means we could speculate that we're gonna be getting either a Giants themed next set, because most likely Elbaf will be out by then, because I think the next part in the series will be next year because they're taking a break on the animation. So depending on how the anime goes and how the manga goes, we could get stuff for Giants. We might get our first Giant leader with new Giant characters besides, freaking I don't think Dory and Brogy even have cards, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. I think the only Giants in the game are the Navy Giants, right? Because I don't remember Dory and Brogy ever having a card. But Elbaf is the next big arc, which means we could speculate that we could be getting Giants in the near future. There's so much we could speculate to see, especially if you're a manga reader and you're a theorist too. Like, we don't know what's going to happen in Lodestar. We don't know who the theorized captain of the ghost ship is, or that black vessel that people talk about. That, we don't know anything about a lot of stuff yet that could come into the card game in a very big way, either as a new mechanic, as that secret maybe 7th color, right? Because we got red, blue, green, purple, black, and yellow. We got that 7th color right in the middle, that dot, that little dot in the color wheel. It could be the 7th color. Who knows? We could get a 7th color. We could get duo leaders back again. We could get new duo leaders. We could even get a triple color leader at one point. Who knows what will happen? It just really makes me think of how far One Piece will go until it fully dies. But if anything, those are the things I could see coming. Like, those are the major things I could see coming next in, future sets. I don't know what's fully out in OPO 10 yet, because I haven't really checked what's out in OPO 10. I assume it's just going to be stuff from, Punk Hazard. So we're going to get stuff for Caesar. We're going to get stuff for Sugar, some more Dofi family stuff. We're going to get some Smoker Tashigi stuff, which is surprising that Smoker Tashigi is red-green. So we're going to get more red-green Navy stuff for them, I guess. And then we got Law and Kid as, supernovas in yellow and green. So it's going to be interesting. So I don't think we're going to get any giant stuff in there, anything to do with the 5 Elder Stars in there, and so on and so on. We can only just speculate that in future, maybe OPO 11, OPO 12, we might get stuff relating to the Giants. Maybe OPO 13, because I think if I time it right, that would be when OPO 12 and OPO 13 come out, is when they come back from the anime hiatus, which is when we'll see the ending of, if I think correctly, if I think about it, let's see, when they come back from the hiatus, they'll be near the ending of Egghead and starting Elbaf, right? Because they stopped in the middle of Egghead. They just saved Kobe. And not to mention, we might get some more Fishman stuff too, because not to mention they're revamping the Fishman Island arc. They're revamping it to where it's pretty much rebooted with less episodes, better art style. So we might get some more Fishman stuff too. Maybe that's what the extra boosters are for, with the extra booster 2 coming out. So we might see a little bit more Fishman booster additions to it. Who knows? And we could even see like a little extra, like, funny little promotional cool thing to get from the fan letter, where it shows characters like normal people in the world of One Piece during their return to the Sabaody archipelago. So we could get characters of the two brothers in that. We could get one of the little girl who admires Nami. We could get more Navy cards that relate to, you know, the archetype, because they're all Navy. So on and so on. So we might get stuff from the fan letter, which would be really cool, right? It would be really cool to see. But I don't want this video to go on too long. It's already been about like 15 minutes of me just rambling on. To sum it all up, you know, Exodia, the 5 Elder Stars would be cool. Emu as the leader to relate with that ability, really cool. Manga Rare Emu, Manga Rare Rocks as a leader or as a Manga Rare. What else did I say? The Giants, right? Would love a giant archetyped deck. Either as Loki as the leader or Dory and Brogy being the duo leader. But so on and so on. There's just so much we could expect from this game, and it's only about to hit, for America anyway. It's about to hit its 10th booster set, and Extra Booster 2 is about to release. So who knows what we could see in the future? Who knows when it will die? And who knows, you know, if it'll live forever. But you know, I think it will live. I think it'll live long enough to where till we get the One Piece as an actual card. So just look out for that, right? The One Piece will be a card one day, and it's gonna be a manga rare, because it will be. It has to be. So yeah, look out for that one day in the near future if we aren't all dead yet. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks for listening to me ramble on and stutter about ideas and theories about what the next cards will be in future sets. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, and I'll see you in whatever I make next.